Hello everyone, my name is Hannah Boardman and I am the English lead here at Irlam Primary School. Today I would like to talk to you about phonics. Okay, so what is phonics? Phonics is a way of teaching children how to read and write. It helps children hear, identify and use different sounds that distinguish one word from another in the English language. So if we compare the English language, the written English language, to a code, knowing the sounds of individual letters and how those letters sound when they're combined will help children decode words as they read. So as we teach the children the sounds that the letters make, they're able to decode more words. Okay, so phonics is taught from nursery at Irlam Primary School. As soon as the children start school, they are immersed within phonics. They are taught phonics daily from nursery to year 2. And then in Key Stage 2, they are not taught phonics as a separate lesson, but they do still use their phonics, are encouraged to use their phonics all the time when reading and writing. So at Irlam Primary School, we teach the children phonics through the synthetic phonics approach. So the synthetic phonics approach is a method of teaching where words are broken up into the smallest units of sound, and we call those phonemes. So how it sounds is a phoneme. Children learn to make connections between the letters of written text, so the letters are the graphemes. So we help the children make correspondences between the phoneme and the grapheme and the sounds of the spoken language. So children are taught how to break up words or segment them into individual sounds and then blend. At Irlam Primary School, we have adopted the Twinkle Phonics programme to help support the delivery of phonics. This is a whole school programme which we use from EYFS to Year 2 daily and for interventions when needed in Key Stage 2. It provides a structured approach to learning grapheme phoneme correspondences, which is perfect for helping children progress from simple sounds to developing more complex knowledge and skills. This scheme has been validated by the Department for Education. Validation status indicates that a programme has been self-assessed by its publisher and judged by a small panel with relevant expertise, and that both consider it to meet all of the Department for Education criteria for an effective, systematic, synthetic phonics programme. The teaching of phonics starts as soon as the children start our school in nursery. In nursery, level 1 phonics is taught. Now, the teaching of level 1 phonics is laying the foundations for phonological awareness. It is extremely important in helping develop children's listening, vocabulary and speaking skills. This level is split into 7 key aspects: environmental sounds, instrumental sounds, body percussion, rhythm and rhyme, alliteration, voice sounds and oral blending and segmenting. Typical activities for teaching level 1 phonics include listening walks where we're listening for sounds in our environment, playing and identifying instruments, action songs, learning rhymes, and playing games like I Spy. Once a child starts reception, they will move on to level 2 phonics. Before starting this level, children will have had an experience of a wide range of listening activities, including songs, stories, and rhymes. They will be able to distinguish between different sounds, including speech sounds. They may be able to orally blend and segment words, and they may be able to identify some rhyming words. The purpose of Level 2 is to teach the first 19 most commonly used letters and the sounds that they make. So you can see here on the screen, on the sound mat, they are the sounds that the children learn in Level 2. Level 2 moves children on from oral blending and segmenting to blending and segmenting with letters. So they're actually looking at letters and they can use those letters to blend and segment. It introduces some tricky words for reading, which helps develop children's reading skills. By the end of Level 2, children will have had the opportunity to identify the phoneme when shown any Level 2 grapheme. So they'll be able to identify the sound that any of the letters on the screen make. They will be able to identify any Level 2 grapheme when they hear the phoneme. So they might hear the sound, they'll be able to identify which letter it is. They will be able to orally blend and segment CVC words. They'll be able to blend sounds to read VC words such as if, am, on, and up, and they'll be able to segment these words to spell them. They will also be able to read the tricky words to, I, know, and go. Once a child completes Level 2 and is secure in this level, they will move on to Level 3. Level 3 phonics is still taught in reception. And the purpose of Level 3 is to introduce another 25 graphemes so that children can represent 42 phonemes with a grapheme. So what that means is they'll be able to represent 42 different sounds with letters or groups of letters. They will continue to practice CVC blending and segmentation, and they will apply their knowledge of blending and segmenting to reading and spelling simple two-syllable words and captions. Now, by the end of Level 3, the children will be able to say the phoneme when shown all or most of Level 2 and Level 3 graphemes. So they're really widening their phonological awareness here. They will be able to find all or most Level 2 and Level 3 graphemes from a display or from a sound mat when given the phoneme. They will be able to blend and read CVC words consisting of Level 2 and Level 3 graphemes. They will be able to segment and make a phonetically plausible attempt at spelling CVC words. So what that means is that they will be able to make an attempt at spelling these words that can be phonetically understood. It doesn't have to be perfectly spelt, but they've used their phonics sounds. They will also be able to read the tricky words he, she, we, me, be, was, my, you, her, they, all, are, and also spell the tricky words the, to, I, go, and no. They will also be able to write each letter correctly when following a model. The purpose of Level 4 is to consolidate the children's knowledge. There are no new sounds taught in Level 4. Children will learn to read and to spell words that have more than one syllable and have adjacent consonants. They will also learn to read and spell some more tricky words. By the end of Level 4, children will be able to give the phoneme when shown any Level 2 or 3 grapheme. They'll be able to find any Level 2 or 3 grapheme when given the phoneme. They will be able to blend and read words containing adjacent consonants, as well as segment and spell words containing these adjacent consonants. They'll be able to read the tricky words some, one, said, come, do, so, were, when, have, there, out, like, little, what, and also spell the tricky words he, she, we, me, be, was, my, you, here, they, all, and are. They will also be able to write each letter using the correct formation and orally segment words into phonemes. Once a child is secure at Level 4 phonics, they will move on to Level 5 phonics. Level 5 phonics is a large level and it is taught in Year 1. The purpose of Level 5 is to learn alternative graphemes for known phonemes. Children will learn alternative pronunciations of known graphemes. They will be introduced to split digraphs, suffixes and prefixes, and they will learn to read and spell more common exception words. By the end of Level 5, children will be able to give the phoneme when shown any grapheme that has been taught. For any given phoneme, write the common graphemes. They will be able to apply their phonics knowledge and skills as the primary approach to reading and spelling unfamiliar words that are not completely decodable. They'll be able to read and spell phonetically decodable 2-syllable and 3-syllable words. They will also be able to read automatically all taught tricky and common exception words. They may also be able to accurately spell all the level 2, 3 and 4 tricky words and most of the common exception words for reading. They'll be able to form each letter correctly, and they'll be able to use alternative ways of pronouncing and representing the long vowel phonemes. In Year 2, children are introduced to Level 6 phonics. At this stage, the children should be able to spell words phonetically, although not always correctly. In Level 6, the main aim is for children to become more fluent readers and more accurate spellers. They're embedding their phonics knowledge in this level. They are revising and revisiting what they have previously been taught and applying that when they are reading and spelling. Level 6 teaches new spelling rules to help the children become increasingly accurate in their writing. The purpose of Level 6 is to develop children's knowledge of spelling patterns and best guess grapheme selection. During this level, they will learn more alternative graphemes from known phonemes. They will learn more alternative pronunciations for known graphemes. They will also develop an understanding of the spelling rules, adding suffixes and prefixes, and introduce homophones, near homophones, and contractions. At this level, the children will learn to spell more common exception words and develop their understanding of grammar rules. They will learn effective writing techniques, including editing and proofreading, and learn more strategies to read and write independently. As children are progressing through the phonics levels, they will bring home 2 reading books. One book will be a decodable book, the other book will be a book-banded book. Decodable texts are carefully sequenced to progressively incorporate words that are consistent with the letter-sound relationships that have been taught to the children. This ensures they are regularly practicing the phonics sounds they already know and ensure they are embedded. A book-banded book helps to develop the child's comprehension skills, their understanding of texts. A child may not be able to read their book-banded book to their parents or whoever they read with at home. However, it's important that they are immersed into stories where they'll be able to discuss what is happening in the book. I hope this video has given you a bit of an overview about what phonics is and how phonics is taught in school. If you would like any further information, please email me. My email address is on the screen and I will help you the best I can. Thank you for watching.